I know you all look forward to this segment on a Tuesday, and if you're just joining us, good morning to you. Her culinary journey began early and was inspired by her love and respect for quality and tradition. The tradition continued as she habitually prepares home-cooked meals for her son, Mason. Her culinary repertoire flourished as a result of ongoing requests for recipes, her cooking skills, and catering services from friends and family who knew of her skills. Let's welcome Chef Whitney Walcott. Good morning, Ms. Walcott. How are you?
Good morning.
Talk to us about all of this because it started very early. Go as far back as you can in memory and talk to us about that.
Okay, so I've always loved cooking as long as I've known myself. However, when I started university, I was on my own. I didn't have a choice, so I had to make my home-cooked meals. This was because of cost, of course. I was working while going to university. I actually studied physical therapy. So from there on, I realized how much I really love to cook.
And so that will now complement the discipline that you studied in school.
Yes, it was rough going to school and working and going home to cook. It was a lot.
So how did all those requests from family and friends to, consume more of your cuisine help to grow your passion and the business?
Well, I guess with practice, doing it over and over, I realized this is what I really love to do. And then persons started asking for recipes, which I didn't have. So I decided to start my Instagram page. When I started the page, it was just for fun, to be honest. It was just for fun, and then it just blew up.
And the fun grew into passion.
And into a business.
And into a business.
Right.
So in terms of the recipes now, you were able to put those together, but you keep them dear to your heart.
Of course. I share some, of course. Yes. I have a YouTube channel. It's Whitney's Kitchen Jamaica, where I share several that's very close to me as well. And it has been doing pretty well as well. All
right. So, so we have two very favorite meals, our dishes in front of us this morning that Jamaicans really see as delectable. Some people can't do without the ackee and the saltfish and then talk about the rundown, but we're going to run up this morning with the rundown. So let's talk to us about what we have on display this morning.
All right, so when I was contacted and based on occasion, I thought that it would be best to have our national dish, ackee and saltfish, and of course, Jamaicans' favorite, salt mackerel rundown.
And the fact that we have just moved out of an Emancipation weekend and we're going into Independence weekend, this is something that Jamaicans look forward to enjoying as a meal as we celebrate independence, let alone those individuals who are returning to Jamaica to enjoy.
And I have a lot of those customers.
Really?
Them leave airports and come straight. Seriously.
They leave airports and come straight.
I have a lot of those customers.
So listen, everybody prepares ackee and saltfish differently, and I mean even rundown. What kind of preparation, did this take?
So for me, for these dishes, no powder seasoning. It's all natural. No powdered
seasoning.
No powdered seasoning. And I have several dishes where it's a rule. It changes the taste of the food sometimes, so it's all natural.
So talking about changing the taste, you're going to change my taste this morning. So reach for your bowl and you just...
What do you want to try first?
Just put the ackee and saltfish one side and the run-up and the rundown on the other side. We want people to understand how tasty this really is because, as I said earlier, that different people will prepare this particular dish differently, not too much. And she said no powdered seasoning. And so I'm going to prove that this morning. I want to tell you all about it. And I see, that's it for me. I see that you put coconut milk in there.
Yes, ma'am.
I see the coconut milk in there. We're going to run up this morning, run up and down the place. What is missing?
What's missing?
The dumpling and the dasheen and the bagu and the cocoa and the potato and the soft yam, especially St. Vincent yam.
Yeah, and some nice green bananas. And I just made it.
I feel like dancing.
I just made it.
So this comes right here.
You can have some more too.
No, that's fine. We're not getting into politics. Stay right here. So, what else do you prepare as a chef?
All right, so The favorites at my restaurant, I have curried land crab, which I have daily. And my motto, it's always fresh. So we have curried land crab. I do stew peas on Wednesdays. I don't have hand to sell stew peas.
You have a hand to sell it?
No. Stew peas finish from 11 o'clock.
So let me ask you this question. You don't use powdered seasoning, so let's talk about the stewed peas. What are the ingredients?
That is the one that does not require anything but natural seasoning, because the flavor from the pigtail and the flavor from the peas is all we need, and coconut milk.
Okay, so do you use beef and chicken food sometimes?
All right, so I've been getting requests. However, Jamaicans them love them salted meat. If you realize, salt fish, salt mackerel. So most persons, they just want a pigtail alone in it.
Right.
So we have barbecue pigtail, which is a another favorite.
Honey glazed.
Well, the barbecue,
pigtail?
I've done sweet and sour, and I've done barbecue pigtail. Not the honey glaze, because the honey is kind of, persons are allergic to honey, so I have to be careful.
Is there a substitute that you can use though?
For honey, it'll be sugar, and then
glaze it.
yeah, right.
I never walk with the pigtail this morning.
I should ask for breakfast.
Not true. But you can have that for everybody on Sunday, Monday.
Right.
So you could have that. What are the occasions that you cater to?
Every and any little, big, in between, anything.
Right.
Anything.
And how has the pandemic treated the business? I mean,
well, it started the business because I had a 9 to 5, and when everything started, I fell in some serious depression because my job wasn't doing so well, and I was home, and all I did was cook. All I did was cook, and I posted, and then eventually, with some pressure from friends, family, and my significant other, of course, I decided to start Whitney's Kitchen as a business.
And so you have a physical location for that restaurant?
So we're located at 5 Louis Villa Road, which is Hagley Park Road.
Okay.
Very close to Halfway Tree. So if you know Amara Road, the immediate left turn after passing Amara Road, coming from Halfway Tree.
Coming from Halfway Tree?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Before you get to the dome.
Or the dome, right,
yes.
before the dome.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So, and you do takeout and...
We do a lot of deliveries.
Yes.
We do more deliveries than we do pickup.
Oh, really?
Actually.
How far do you take your deliveries?
All right. So for now, we mostly Kingston. However, Portmore, Spanish Town, as long as we can get there, we'll take the food to you.
All right. So how can our lovely viewers and those who are listening but not watching and paying attention just the same can follow your work and your page and your food and make orders?
Well, I have an Instagram page, which is at Whitney's_kitchen_. I have a YouTube page, Whitney's Kitchen Jamaica. I also have a website, which I built during the pandemic. I don't know how I do it, but I did everything from scratch, which is www.whitneyskitchen.net.
You took the pictures too?
Yeah, man, everything on my phone. Every single picture. I didn't hire anybody. I used my phone. I got creative. I used natural light. Yeah.
You know what old people are saying? At you.